Bitch, I'm the Hokage. Fuck your jutsu.
What the fuck is that?
You don't understand, bro.
It's
Anime
it's
terminology.
Like one of the top dudes in Naruto.
That's the king.
It's like the top dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
There's a few Hokages for each like region, though, right?
Mm-hmm. There's like the Mizukage, the Raikage, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't nobody fucking with the Hokage though. Lord 7th. Look him up.
I don't know nothing about anime, bro.
People know. People who know. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we started. Are we on right now?
Yeah, bro. You just get talking, bro. It ain't nothing crazy, bro. No. All right, obviously, you got a fight coming up.
Right.
May 31st.
May 31st.
Biloxi, Mississippi.
Biloxi, Mississippi.
All in combat.
All in Combat 6.
Yeah. All in Combat 6. It's the All in Combat's the promotion ran by Brendan Allen, number 6 middleweight in the world in the UFC.
Yep.
And you already fought for them one time. Obviously, now this is your second fight for them. How you feeling, man?
To be honest, man, I feel great. Good train. I've been training hard this camp. Probably way harder than the last camp. I'm doing a lot more wrestling, working on my weaknesses. Definitely got the experience now, so I'm a lot more confident. So we'll see how that factors in.
Yeah. Do you think that, like, obviously wrestling was a big factor in your first fight against Trey Honor?
Yeah.
Tater, as we like to call him.
Oh, Tater.
Yeah.
He's
It was a good fight. It was back and forth, but the wrestling definitely was a factor.
He definitely was.
What have you been doing for that?
Well, I've been working on my takedown defense a lot more. I've been working on my takedown and control a lot more, so I can initiate some wrestling. And I feel like since I added that to my skill set, it set up my striking even more, which is what I want to do. So, yeah.
All right. So now you obviously are fighting Merrick Nicholas, this coming up fight.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about him as an opponent? Because obviously your last fight was your debut.
Yeah.
And Tater was, I think, 3-1 or 4-1 going into that fight. Now this guy's 2-0. How do you feel about that?
I can't lie. Tater gave me that confidence, like, okay, I can step in with him. Like, shoot, I step in with pretty much anybody for real, amateur wise. I think so. I don't know too much about Merrick. I've seen some of his fights. I mean, he's definitely gonna be he's definitely gonna be a respectable opponent, but I don't think he's gonna be able to handle this pressure. If I'm being honest. Yeah.
So that's one thing I guess you're trying to improve on from this last fight.
Yeah, I was
pressure more.
Yeah, I was definitely too conservative this last fight. I was more defensive minded, and I feel like that kind of hindered me. But it also helped me in certain spots. Like I feel like I did real good in some moments. But yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you have more left in the tank.
Yeah, I think I had a little more left in the tank. I should have exerted. I feel like if the fight would have been on the feet all 3 rounds, I think it would have been a totally different outcome.
Obviously, you were in the back with him at the first fight. So, tell us what your opinion was on what could have went different, what could have been better.
First off, that head kick though, that we got to make sure you show. Make sure we see the head kick. No, I agree. I think if it was on the feet, I think we would have seen Preston's hand go up. But he had some good takedowns. But like you said, that's what we've been working on. Preventing that, and it's. I don't think that's gonna be as big of a problem, anyways, against this next opponent.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun to be there in New Orleans for sure.
Oh yeah, and obviously this was like your first fight.
Right.
And going all in combat, like, what do you have to say about that experience? Like,
man, bro, let me tell you, bro. That's probably the greatest feeling I ever had. I play UFC all the time. I play the game. I watch the fights on television. When I got in the ring, or not even when I got in the ring, when I walked out and the ref checked my glove, I was like, oh, bro, this shit's real, bro.
Up.
Bro, I tried to got Vaselined up, bro. They checking me, bro. I'm trying to be serious, tough, but I couldn't stop smiling, bro. It was just, it was fun, man. It was fun.
Heck yeah. No, I'm upset I missed it. I'm gonna be there this time.
You'll be there this time. You'll be right in the action with me. So yeah.
No, 100%. One thing I think the head kick is obviously a big moment that was talked about in the fight and all this, but also just being able to go there for the first fight, and have a good experience fighting someone. I mean, I think he had knocked out 3 dudes in the first round
Yeah.
in a
That's a
row.
good point.
And I see how man, to old Tater hits pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. I took a couple. I was like, man, if I get hit with a few more of them, I don't know how long I can stand up.
Yeah.
But hey, I did not fall. I did not drop. So
Yeah.
I think I could take a punch.
I think he's fighting for the amateur belt.
He is.
This next coming up.
He
fight.
is.
Yeah, May 31st.
So
Heck yeah.
after I go ahead and handle Merrick, I'm Tater, man. You know, if you see this, man, you know I think we put on a good show. I don't know if you noticed, but our fight got the most views on YouTube right now. So I would love to run it back, man. Maybe we'll get to fight for the title and we'll really put on the show. So,
Oh yeah.
so.
Heck yeah.
100%.
That's something that you feel confident going back in there with him again.
Oh yeah, just gotta watch them haymakers he got. But yeah.
Of course.
Tater, if you're watching this, man, hey man, that wrestling.
Yeah.
We've been working on it.
We've been working on it, so yeah. Ain't
Right. So one thing I did want to ask, obviously that one kick in the fight.
Yeah.
Obviously that he was talking about anime when we first get started. Tell us that, like how that influence of not only anime but all types of different karate movies and crazy different movies.
Bruh,
How
so
does that incorporate into your like style of fighting?
Bro, growing up, I was like a diehard Bruce Lee fan. I still am to this day. And like all those like corny little kung fu movies and martial arts movies, I love them. And like as a kid, I just watched them and I'd be in my room practicing the kicks. And next thing you know, I'm like, hey, this style itself may not work pure, but like there's moves that will work, especially if you hit them off guard with them. Bread and butter.
No, 100%.
So-
I've watched some with you. And they're definitely it's interesting and all types of stuff. But what does it feel like in the fight? Do you just feel like it came out, or are you strategically setting it up?
I was like, fuck, bro. It's now or never. Hopefully, if this bitch land, I can knock him out. I at least want people to know I got this in the Duffy.
Yeah.
So I just threw it out, and it didn't land flush, but it landed.
Yeah.
So
You got any new crazy moves coming out?
y'all see,
We're gonna see.
All in Combat 6. The stream would be posted if you want to get tickets. So you'll see what I added to the
I'm pretty sure you
bag.
can go to allincombat.com.
Oh
get
yeah,
tickets.
yeah.
There will be a stream of it.
Oh yeah. I got a few tricks up my sleeve. So
Thank you.
I've been working on a few things for sure.
And obviously we were talking earlier about like trying to different ways to getting into fighting in multiple different places. But like, what do you plan on doing? Are you planning on doing just fighting, jiu-jitsu stuff, wrestling stuff? Like what type of stuff?
Honestly,
You're gonna do?
I want to get as much experience as I can. So, I mean, with that, I'm guessing, like, I want to do a couple of jiu-jitsu tournaments. I really want to get into a boxing ring. I want to box a little bit, too. At least one or two.
Okay.
Just to, really, like, I have to focus straight on hands, and I feel like that'll help my game in MMA a lot more.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. What made you want to get into fighting, bro?
Man, I grew up as an athlete, so like once that kind of ended, and I felt like there was like a hole, and I was like, dang, I tried out for the team, didn't make it, and like I was like, dang, nothing else, and then like y'all guys was like, hey man, Brody himself was like, please box. We joined the boxing club for a little bit, and we was like, hey man, this might be something I want to do. I got into it, man, fell in love with it. Like I said, like when I walked into that cage. Only thing that competes with that was like probably our last football game senior year in high school.
Yeah.
Other than that, nah, way better.
That's fair.
So, and I like to think I'm kind of like a natural. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Too many movies, too many
I was
kung
about to say,
fu
you were
movies.
there, was it more like felt like him in competitive mode before the fight, ready like kind of like football season back in?
Oh
the day?
yeah. No, this was my middle linebacker in high school. So or our middle linebacker, but yeah, no, he was definitely locked in. I was kind of going over there a couple times, like just see it, but he was focused, but that's what we wanted. But it was definitely funny seeing him out there, like just growing up with him, seeing him do all kind of like flips and stuff, and just like be like so into like all these different kind of movies and stuff, and then see him out there, it's just like somebody like pressed a button, he would just do some craziness. So that was fun to see. It was kind of like yeah. bunch of hard work and time come to fruition.
I will say one thing that was ass about the fight or the warm ups, bro. There was no service, so I couldn't listen to no music. So I was in that bitch listening to an audiobook, trying to warm up until Brody came in and he had some downloaded song. But I'm in there listening to an audiobook trying to get myself pumped. No service, bro. None of my songs were downloaded for some reason, bro. I couldn't listen to no music.
Couldn't even FaceTime you for the fight.
Yeah, you're right. Dang, that's crazy.
So that really, like, I was just like, I guess I got to be present. Like, you can't always have, ain't gonna be no music in the cage. So
that being proven, can we kindly ask All in Combat for the next spot to have cell service just a little bit, like
just a tad.
Dude, I couldn't even send a text.
The music, bro.
That's what it is.
Record it, bro.
So I'm gonna do something. Shit, if I had to make my own music, I'll sing the songs that I like, and I'll hype myself up to my own songs. So, like what? Don't ask me that question, bro. You don't want to know. I listen to some crazy stuff.
Oh, Lord.
It'll surprise a lot of people, I think.
I do that on the track, like when we go on an airport, like in planes.
Yeah.
And go in airplane mode, I'll just screen record, like, music. It's nice.
Nice.
I'm Spotify, bro.
I'm going to have to use that. Shit, I had Spotify, bro. That still got cooked. But I didn't have the songs downloaded, though, which is the thing. Yeah.
So the songs are, like, in your picture, like in your photos?
Yeah, bro. I'm finna have a USB drive full of just songs, bro.
MP3 player.
But I guess you can create like an album would just be like a playlist, or like just like this one. That's crazy.
Hey, bro, it gets the job done, bro.
That's fire.
Be sitting there reading stuff from class, and then listening to some music, listening to Billy Strings.
Billy Strings.
Monster.
I ain't gonna lie to not know who that is, but he sound fire. He's a country singer.
I'll show you some afterwards.
He's a country singer.
Yeah.
Right on.
100%.
Oh yeah.
No, I want to ask you about your favorite place, bro. When we went first initially training, bro. Tell me about Tiger Rock. Bro.
No, bro.
Shout out Tiger Rock.
First off, shout out Tiger Rock, man. They it's good for the kids, I guess. But we got in there, man. Talking about dudes, we gotta put on this shit. Nate really got me going. I was like, bro, he's a black belt. Nate was like, no, he's wearing a black belt. We did like 2 drills. They did not want us to roll. We would have crushed them kids too, I think. But
it was just funny.
And then we went to a real like jiu-jitsu gym or MMA gym. I was like, okay. Nate was like, this is what a real gym looks like. I was like, I see now.
I literally walked into Cobra and I was like, they were like, oh, like, what have y'all done before? So, we went to the Tiger Rock place. Like 6 of them audibly laughed out loud.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Cobra
It
though.
was bad. Cobra's legit.
Cobra's legit. Top team
team.
legit. I haven't been. You've been,
I
right?
went there. It's good. It's legit. It's legit.
I got a good buddy named John who trains at Cobra, but he goes to top team a lot
It's
too.
legit.
So yeah.
Me and you went there before.
Yeah.
No, that one's legit. But Tiger Rock was. You had to go 3 times before you could even roll with him.
Bro.
The drills were. He wasn't teaching anything that was wrong.
Okay.
It was just funny to me.
It was funny.
It was real funny when they all started laughing when I just said it. I told you when we were there, I was like, something doesn't seem right.
So he wasn't a black belt. So he wasn't a black
Hey,
belt.
he could have been a black belt, bro.
That
I'm
when
not
they
trying to accuse him of nothing. I'm just saying.
Would he beat you?
And they said no, he was wearing it.
Oh.
He didn't do none of the drills or nothing. He just was showing it.
He was talking.
And then
You think
he
you
was
would
doing
beat
with the
Nate?
other dudes.
You think the dude would have beat Nate?
No
though?
shot.
No?
No shot. He's too.
Bro.
Bro.
What's his name?
I don't even remember his name,
I have
bro.
no idea.
He kept texting
He
me.
was a nice dude. Yeah, he did keep texting people, but. Hey,
Hey, I understand. He's trying to run a business, man. I get it.
when I went in there was a bunch of people, and then there was only like 3 of us that were actually doing anything. Or us, it was 4 of us, or 2 other dudes.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it was just interesting, bro. It seemed like a great spot for kids to go,
Yeah.
or like slightly older people, because it seemed more of like a
I would say it was like a
seems
fitness center.
yeah,
like
like a cardio fitness rather than a an
like
actual
a
gym. that you go in there and
kickboxing
spar and
Zumba
shit.
session or something.
But they had a little bit of it, and it was just funny when we pulled up to Cobra. They were and they had, and if you went to Top Team, you would see because Top Team's like basically like Cobra. They even got the cage in there. Bro.
Yeah, that's raw.
That dude Sean kicked me kick me all around the damn cage.
Bro,
Right in your shit.
that
Kick me
first
in the
like
stomach, bro.
that first legit like somebody hits you, it's like, oh, this man just hit me.
That's fair.
Like even in sparring, like I got punched like hard for the very first time. I was like, oh, this is what a punch feels like. Shit. Okay. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So at least you know you can take it.
I was about to say, yeah, I got pressured the other day. I think I told both of y'all by some of the Georgia shot putters, bro.
You ain't tell me that.
Not like they was fucking around. It was just funny because they're all big as hell, like 6'4", 6'5", both like 320, 340.
Man, that shit go out the window when they're on the ground.
Bro. That shit was so funny, bro. It was, and then another dude they had with him was another guy, big dude. He's like, oh, we need to corner him. I got the Alabama dude. Let's get it. Oh.
Yeah.
But, them dudes are all cool as fuck.
Yeah.
But no, that shit's definitely like, it just felt like even in like a little bit of the training and stuff to be doing, it just feels like at least I have some sort of idea to go to.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Would you enroll your kids in Tiger Rock? That's a question for both.
I don't know. I would rather put them in Cobra.
I would too. The kids class is legit in Cobra.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But nothing against Tiger Rock. It was just funny. I knew you were the one that laughed when I asked you the question. It wasn't me, bro. So.
No, but you knew it was gonna make me laugh. I think that's why you asked it.
True. That's not true.
That was cap.
That's funny.
Hey man, shout out Tiger Rock, man. If y'all want to do something, and that's all you got, you can go for it.
So tell us about playing football in high school, bro.
Man, I was undersized for my position, but all I really cared about was just laying that wood. Like I just wanted to hit people.
Just pull it closer.
Like I could care less about that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like the highlights, like picks and stuff like that, would have been cool too. But like, I ain't that tall, so they dumping it right over my head. But like, you try to run up the middle, bro, you're getting stuffed.
Yeah.
That was my favorite thing. Even the headaches. Like I remember, like I almost missed. Like you go head on with somebody, and I know both of y'all got a headache, and it's like, yeah, good times, man, good times.
Yeah, obviously you played linebacker the whole time, basically.
Yeah, little old Preston.
Yeah. You got any highlights, bro? Any huddle highlights you still got a hold of?
Oh, I do, man. Just search up Preston Whitaker on Google. Huddle.
Okay, we'll find them.
I got a little something.
Okay. You got a play you remember, like a one that sticks out?
Oh, my favorite high school memory, football memory of all time, when we played Hoover for our spring game. And some dude was got to run. He thought he was finna break, and I came and hit him. His helmet fly off, and everybody in the crowd just like, hit stick. You know me, I watch too much WWE, so I'm in there trying to get him hype, bro. Like, yeah, you know. But yeah, that was
the first time the city had seen us.
Exactly. Yeah, that was with the new schools combined and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, people were hype.
I remember that game. That was a good game.
That was. It was fun. It's fun.
Yeah. All right. How does that football feel like? Does that play into the fighting now? Like, do you take any of that experience?
Oh, definitely. Especially like just the toughness and just aggressiveness. Especially as like me playing linebacker, like an undersized linebacker. Like you got to be tough.
Yeah.
So just that physicality and junk, I think it translates well to MMA. Yeah, and just getting used to contact. Like it's a little different contact, but it's still contact. So yeah.
No doubt. That's one of the things the broadcasters were saying in your first fights. Felt like you got hit and were able to be not like freezing.
Just like yeah.
Yeah. And then obviously going from football doing this, one of the biggest things is like cardio, fighting. Always people talk about fighting for 15 minutes is real hard. Obviously amateurs, I think 9 minutes, right? 3-minute rounds.
Yeah.
But how was that? How was the cardio training beforehand, getting into shape, and then like actually in the fight?
I definitely wasn't in shape like when I first started training MMA, and that made me realize was like there's a different side of like strength and conditioning, just bodybuilding. Like that put that in perspective for me. Like, there's a whole different side of training. So, but in my opinion, I think cardio is king. Like I was super strong, but like I mean, it don't mean nothing if I gas out in 40 seconds. Like I can be strong in that little short period of time, but like if I ain't getting a kill shot or knockout punch or whatever, like you just wasted all that energy and you got nothing left. And just being like I used to be a lot bigger and just like I couldn't move real well. Now that I'm lighter, I can bounce. I just feel more athletic, more agile. Yeah.
Okay. Now, obviously, you said talking about being strong and everything. What were your like biggest lifts when you were in high school?
High school,
Biggest lifts you had.
Biggest lifts period.
Yeah.
I got 600 on back squat, 405 on bench. I'm proud of that one. That one was hard. 405 on bench, 315 clean. I got 575 deadlift.
Okay.
Yeah, so nothing too crazy, but I mean, I feel like it's respectable.
600-pound squat and a 405-pound bench is what it was?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. 1,000 pounds with 2 lifts is pretty good.
The 405 bench was, I was sub 200 pounds too, so I was real proud of that.
Yeah. What about the squat? Were you doing or something?
I was right. It was right. I actually did 600 and 405 that same summer. It was like 2 summers ago. So, yeah.
What were you doing that summer, bro?
Bro, it's when I was at that beach trip.
Yeah.
And I would just work out. And remember, me and Peyton was go key. We had like a little rivalry going. It was like, who gonna get it first? Like 405. So I'm training hard because I know he's training hard. And I was like, I hope we both get it, but I know he's gonna get it, and I can't not get it. So like that made me train even harder. And we both got it. It was great. It was great.
Heck yeah.
It's great.
No, I remember that. Y'all were trying to catch me, bro. But it ain't gonna happen.
Hey,
okay.
Maybe not now, because that ain't really. Well, actually, no, I don't think we could have caught you. I really don't.
No, I'm not. I don't even know if I'll catch myself now.
But it's different though. Like we don't. I mean, it ain't really. We ain't power lifters though.
Yeah, no, 100%. You shouldn't do it. No, I would not want you to do that. But
I ain't gonna lie. It's something.
Keep doing it.
Something about having like a lot of weight on the bar and you see people looking at you. It's a good feeling though. Like, yeah, I'm doing this.
That's true.
But at the same time, you get buried by it. It's super embarrassing. So
yeah, it is unfortunate.
I've had my fair share of just fails in the gym, like in front of a lot of people. But like, I mean, I'm testing my limits. So
yeah. You ever hit a backflip and missed it, bro? In front of a bunch of
bro, let me tell you, bro. I think I failed at a backflip maybe a few times, but most of the time it's like by myself. Nobody's seen it. Yeah. But this one time, I'll never forget. I was in 7th grade, and we was at a skate center. I'm trying to impress this girl. And, like, I hit, like, 3 backflips prior to this. Yeah. And then I tried to do another one, and I freaking slipped off the carpet and landed straight on my head on, like, a skate floor. So that shit was hard. And I look up, everybody's laughing at me, bro. I went and hit in the corner and called my mom, like, come pick me up, please. That was embarrassing.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't do no damn backflip, so.
Man, like I said, I watch too much TV.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta do a flip, bro.
Sometimes you gotta do it, bro. I used to be big into parkour. I used to think parkour was the coolest shit ever when I was younger.
Yeah.
So, it got me into it.
One thing you did start getting into jiu-jitsu. Tell us about that. Like, how's that been?
No, yeah, I got into it mainly because of Preston. But got into it, fell in love with it though. Well, before I fell in love with it, I was getting my ass kicked by it though. Preston's not lying. It's a different kind of cardio. Probably like the toughest, especially when you're starting out and you're going like balls to the wall. Yeah. The whole time. No, yeah. First thing I found in a long time that I'm like, yeah, that's something I really want to do. But no, man, it's been fun. I'm slowly getting better. Not much, but no, I'm getting there, and it's been fun. It's been fun to go in there with him, roll with him, but see what he's doing, especially wrestling practice since the last fight. But yeah, no, I would recommend like every dude to go do it. Honestly,
for sure. Yeah.
If you're like battling anything, go do a trial class at a jiu-jitsu gym.
Yeah.
You will get your ass kicked though. That's the only thing. Like some people can't do that. They'll go in there and they'll get their ass kicked, and then like it's like done. So you gotta like just know you're gonna get your ass kicked.
Yeah.
Once you like know that, then it's cool.
Yeah.
But,
it's just part of it, for sure.
Yeah. I feel like you need the humility though.
Yeah, I feel like
right. Like I feel like that builds character. So I definitely got my ass kicked. Them first couple times in there, I was like, man, I'm strong. Man, I ain't worried about none of that. Next thing you know, dude got his foot wrapped up around my neck. With his arms on my neck, too. I'm like, bro, I know that ain't your damn foot. And he over here choking me. I'm like, bro. Hey, that changed it for me. I was like, okay, I really get my ass folded out here if I keep playing.
No, the first time they convinced me to go in there, I went in there, and it was like this, like, he was like bald, and it was like skinny, just like, he was like a squid, like this white dude. He was just long. You know what I'm saying? Like 135-pound, like Slenderman, dude.
He's like a Creole.
And I walk over to him, that motherfucker goes on his back, and I'm like, word. And I just like go over to him. And bro, next thing I know, his legs are all the way I didn't know what a leg triangle was at the time, but fucking it felt like a damn octopus. Just like fucking he's just looking at me, like just choking me the fuck out. But yeah, so it'll be dudes like smaller than you.
Exactly, bro.
It can be like people way younger than you. That's tough.
That's tough. You gotta bite that one.
Yeah.
Bro, and like before then, like I would look at a dude on the street, I like, bro, I would fuck this dude up.
Yeah.
Like just looking at him, and then like I see him and like I've seen that same person like in there, he's fucking everybody up. He's 100 hip tossing, choking you out.
Yeah.
You think you in a good spot, next thing you know, I'm talking about to go to sleep. Like, hey, bro, you got it.
I know exactly the dude you're talking about. He had to stop him from slamming some dude. Some dude was trying to get him in a triangle.
Hey, bro.
Slam him.
That's all I knew at the time. So I mean,
That joke was so funny. No, the flexibility of the people in there is insane.
I think flexibility plays a very important role in jiu-jitsu. I think so.
Yeah.
That's one thing I struggle with. I'm not super flexible, especially like my hips and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I say that, but then I throw all these kicks, but I don't know.
Something you can work on.
For sure.
For sure.
All right, so one thing I did want to ask is obviously Curtis was cornering you this last fight, and now he's doing his missionary trip in Africa, correct? Right.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously that's a huge thing for Curtis, and we want him to do that.
Right.
So how do you feel? How do you feel going into this fight? Are you worried about any of that?
Not really, only because Coach Cooper, like I've known Coach Cooper a long time now, and like Curtis, don't get me wrong, he's a great coach. You know, he's like the best probably. But Coach Cooper just knows how to tap into he knows how to push my buttons just right to get me to go when I think I'm done, but I really got a little bit left. He'll get that little bit out of me. Whereas Curtis, he tells you the right things to do, but it's up to you to do them. Where I feel like Coach Cooper, he's gonna you better do these. Like he's almost forcing you to do them. Yeah, like he's gonna get aggressive. He's gonna be mad at you for not doing them. Yeah. No, Curtis definitely knows what he's doing though. He's very technical. I mean, he's always calm. Like he's so stoic. Like you never see his emotions go super up or super down. He just mellow.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. One thing I do gotta ask, because obviously you weigh you used to weigh a little over 200 pounds. Now you're a little under that.
Yeah.
You've obviously fight at 170.
Yeah.
So what's that process? Not specifics, but what is it just like cutting that weight and everything?
Well, I did it a dumb way. I started my cut way too late. I was not disciplined until 2 weeks up until the fight. I had 40 pounds to lose.
Yeah.
But I did that on myself, and I'm talking about that's probably one of the hardest things I think I've ever done, physically wise.
That's crazy.
Getting to about 180 was pretty tough, but from 180 to 170, man, I felt like I was in hell. Especially when I was 174, trying to get to 170 them last 4 pounds. Man, I was mad at everything and everybody.
Yeah.
I remember after I cut the weight, we was in the van riding back to the hotel. I'm mad because Curtis pressing the brakes. I'm talking about pissed off. Not even just man. I'm like, God damn, come on, fuck.
Yeah.
It sucked. I couldn't even I was mad. Laying in the bed, I was mad. I tried to just go to sleep. Just tried to go to sleep. Yeah. But no, I did not, I would not do that again.
Yeah. So you feel a lot better now with
your for sure. I definitely, I think I played it smart. Since the last fight, I didn't never blow, back up. I probably got the most I weighed now, or weighed after the fight, is probably 195. Yeah. So I kind of stayed in that range. And now I'm, slowly cutting. And I feel like it won't be as hard this time.
Heck yeah. Feel a lot better going into the fight.
Oh, yeah. But, even,
how'd you feel?
I'm gonna say, even though I cut all that weight, I didn't feel too bad, honestly. I don't know if that was just the endorphins or whatever just pumping or whatever. If I felt good, but I mean, I felt pretty good. Only thing I wish I wouldn't have done, I ate way too much after weigh-ins, and I felt that on my stomach a little bit. But as far as just strength and my cardio, I didn't feel like I lost too much.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I did, but I didn't feel like I lost too much.
That's fair. You felt good the next day.
After the fight?
Not after the
fight.
The day of the fight.
Yeah. Once yeah.
But that's when you were able to rehydrate and all that. So you feel better than you were feeling before that.
Yeah. If I wouldn't, I feel like I would have felt even better because I started off after I made weight. I reintroduced fruit. I started with fruit just to, it was something light on my stomach because I didn't eat for 4 days prior to trying to cut. So I started with fruit, and I got the Pedialyte, and I felt real good. And then I messed up because we went out to dinner. I'm talking about appetizer, two entrees, and a dessert. Then we stopped by Walmart, and I got a bunch of snacks, and I'm over there munching on them the night before, and I won't do that this time. We ain't gonna do that this time. We ain't gonna do that this time. Which it didn't.
Stuff you gotta learn.
Yeah.
You know what to do first time.
Trial and error experience.
Yeah.
So.
You love eating snacks though.
Oh my God, it's chips and sour candy.
Yeah.
That's my kryptonite. I love them. I love them.
It's bad. Oh, it is true.
Hot chips. That's a big note. I mean, regular chips are okay, but it's the hot ones they get me.
Yeah.
Them Takis.
Mouth water.
I'm thinking about them right now.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get none. The Takis and these gummies called Twin Snakes by Haribo.
Fire.
Them bitches are so good. Oh my God. I bought remember I brought it after the fight. I pulled out a big old bag and we was sitting there munching on them.
Yeah. What do you want your post-fight meal to be? Like, what would be the
like
optimal, right after the fight, where you can eat whatever you want?
Oof.
One good meal, whatever you want.
Man, honestly, bro, probably some wings, bro. If I'm gonna be real. Yeah.
Just some wings.
Just some wings, bro. Some good old hot wings.
That would be good.
I love hot wings.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Hot wings.
We gotta find some wings in Biloxi, bro.
I'm sure they got some good spots somewhere.
Yeah.
Nate always gives me crap because I like boneless wings, but I think they're so good. Don't get me wrong, bro.
Chicken nuggets, bro.
They are. Like I've accepted that, but lately I can get down with some traditional as long as they're fried hard. I don't like no little gooey no.
That's fair. Sometimes you gotta cook them a little bit more.
Yeah, but them boneless wings, bro, you ain't gotta. You can just pop them bitches in, bro.
They're good.
They're efficient.
If someone tells me we got wings and it's boneless wings, I'm not gonna be mad.
Right.
But I'm gonna be
You're gonna choose.
I'm gonna be slightly disappointed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh yeah, okay. I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
I
compare it to you see the girl on IG. She looks like a 9. You see her in person. She's a 6, so maybe a 7. You're like, that's good, but that's not what I expected. You told me there was wings. These are damn chicken nuggets.
So you
if
said
you would have told me there was chicken nuggets, I would have been like, oh, that's good, but not as excited as I would about the wings.
Really fair.
So would you say y'all like
If they got a good sauce, I take everything back. It's good.
A good sauce? A good sauce makes it.
If the sauce is right.
Would you prefer like plain chicken nuggets with like your choice of dipping sauce, or like covered like tossed boneless wings?
Boneless wings.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
For sure.
Boneless wings, no doubt.
What's your favorite flavor?
I don't know. I got too many flavors, bro.
I love flavors.
Give me 2.
I got some hot honey the other day from Voodoo. It was traditional wings, but it was good.
Yeah.
I've had that flavor a few different times or a few different places. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I had some Wingstop not too long ago, and they had some hot honey dry rub. It was right on. It was right on.
Oh.
I like garlic parmesan.
That's fair.
That sounds pretty good.
But, all right, man. You got anything else you got to say before we end this, before going into this next fight? You got anything you want to say to Merrick? Anyone to All In Combat?
Merrick, man, hey, let's put on a show, man. Like, it's for the people. It's all about the fans, for real. Like, I'm excited. I know you're excited. So, let's do it, man. May 31st, All In Combat 6. I will post a link on my Instagram when they let me know about the streaming and stuff. So, if any of you guys want to watch.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have all the links and everything down in the description. Yeah. And they'll also be on all our social medias and everything.
The support would be greatly appreciated. So.
Heck yeah. We're going to try to get Merrick on here, too. We'll see if he'll accept the invitation to come on. We'll be nice. Everything will be fine. But, yeah, hopefully fight week, we can actually get an interview, maybe both of them together. We'll see how it goes. We're excited to see it. Good luck. I'll be there. It'll be fun.
Y'all got me fired up already, bro. I might have to go get some dang shadow rounds in or something, man.